Man, oh man, been quite some time since I've been on here. Um, to be honest with you, I want to send my condolences out first of all to the big homie T Hicks. He passed away recently. That's one reason why I'm on here, and my condolences to the people who lost their loved ones recently with this Boston character. Man, he went out there. Man, I mean, I'm not making mockery of it or anything like that, but dude really looked like he was out there playing Grand Theft Auto. A good friend of mine sent me the video of what happened, and that's what really prompted me and moved me to come online today and just speak my piece. I'm not very confident that many people are going to come to this live because it was unannounced. It was just spur of the moment, and I just had to put my 2 cents in on this, give my honest opinion. Um, Leading up to this horrific incident that just recently happened in the travel community. Of course, you know, we have our naysayers out there who say that us black men getting passports and traveling and going to other countries to broaden our horizons. Let's be real, brother. We've been called everything but the fucking son of God. You know what I'm saying? Son, guy come down himself. They'll probably cuss his ass out for giving us the opportunity to travel. As of late, what we've been seeing of a rash of robberies, a rash of druggings, and in some cases, some of these people lose their lives. But one thing that I can honestly say over the past years, countries and following the news and the different news articles and whatnot, and even in country, I've never seen somebody pull up on a moto and just start spraying reckless abandon, illicit, no reason, no rhyme or reason for doing this shit. If a motor contra boy pull up on you, he has a reason behind the shit. Whether it be right or wrong, there's some sort of logical reasoning behind it, reason why he's doing it. All right. This man is hungry. He's impoverished. But make no mistake, and this is no excuse for his actions when I tell you this. But he has a reasoning behind it. He's poor. He's hungry. He got kids at home. Probably got a wife at home. Numerous things. And when he pulls up on you, he just don't shoot you. Let me tell you about this motor contra motherfucker. You hear me? He got the decency to give you the opportunity to break yourself. Bitch, get up. You know what I'm here for. It ain't a game, it ain't a joke. Now, do you value the shit in your pocket or do you value the shit in or do you value your life? Which is more valuable to you, your life or those little worldly belongings you have? Uh, some people may consider it, you may consider it, your nigga trinkets. Are your nigga trinkets worth your fucking life? Hand it over. And in most cases, sensible people be like, man, here, go ahead on. I can replace this shit, whatever, whatever. When I get back home, fuck, I probably got one more of these motherfuckers in the hotel room here. But they give you the option to buy, you know, the option to run, the option just to hand it over, the option, the life you save may be your own. Uh, this Caucasian male exited his vehicle, gave no one the opportunity to do anything, and just opened fire. I mean, open fire. And he had an AR-15. I I actually own a few of those, and the way it sounded, I don't think a lot of people have actually been exposed to hearing firearms go off and the impact that they have when they either hit flesh or concrete or even a vehicle. That shit is life changing. You know shit get real. You know these people about their business when you hear them motherfuckers chopper ringing. You understand? That and the AK-47, it's an unmistakable sound. And let me tell you, even if you do live past that, you will have some sort of PTSD. If one of those type of firearms are dispersed or fired your way, and you're blessed to live and go and move forward, the sounds that those weaponry make will be permanently embedded in your mind. You will never forget it. Um, oh man, I'm lost for words with this one, bro. But moreover, anyway, man, the reason why I even started this up is because we've been taking a lot of heat over the past couple of months, and I'm really here to stand the question: like, is it really more dangerous there than here? I mean, let's be honest about this, And if you were to ask me my honest opinion right now, I tell you straight up, motherfucker, passports save lives. Passports save lives. Now, they said that this particular person, Ben, had a mental condition, the white boy in question. I'm not going to say his name, though I do know his name. They said he had a mental history. He also had previously made threats to the school that he had attended. You know, if you ask me, my honest opinion, this is just a spinoff of ER from years ago. And we have a society here where firearms are easily accessible. If you're 18, you have a driver's license, you can get an AR-15, but you cannot buy a handgun. Now that's in most states. Those rules may be different from state to state, but I know the state that I live in, if you're 18 years old, you have a swinging dick and an attitude and a grudge to settle, yes, you can go buy a rifle and plenty of artillery and use the shit. Um, me myself personally, these motherfuckers on here talking about passport bros and we crazy for going travel. I even heard some females that are in the let's just say the B1 community say, yeah, that's good for them Negroes. They need to go over there and get drugged. They trying to go over there and take advantage of them little girls' boxes. Like, you bitch you. Who the fuck are you to tell me where I can and can't go? Then the wish beholding bad upon me. You prefer me to stay here and get drugged by the Mickey Minaj's or whatever the fuck. I don't even listen to that fucking leak, whatever they call that music, the bounce music, whatever the fuck. I don't even listen to that pop culture shit right now. I'm on a whole nother level. But whoever the woman was back in the days who drugged the man and robbed him, and she was actually advocating for younger girls to follow in her footsteps and go to the strip clubs and drug men. It's like they look over that whole fucking conversation, go straight to the passport Negroes, and tell us we need to go over there and get robbed. But bitch, there's accounts of people in prominent places like singers and whores that other whores look up to. That's in the social limelight that are actually championing motherfuckers to go out and drug men. But yet and still, you say if we go over there, it'll happen to us. But if we stay here, it won't. I don't get that rationale. It seems as if either way you go, uh, it's going to be hell to pay. But if I had to make a choice, looking at what happened in the these recent events that took place, I take Medellin any motherfucking day. At least the people who get robbed, if you think about it, if you had to weigh it out, the lesser of both evils. You notice that most of the people get robbed, they usually make it back home and they post their stories online and you hear about the story. Like, just think about this shit in some of the groups that we in, right? Motherfuckers be on there and they be like, yeah, bro, I got robbed, dog. You know what I'm saying? This was happening. She got me out of all my shit. These motherfuckers still breathing. You heard me? They got the option to choose another country. They got the option not to go. They got the option to stay home. These people that was in that fucking grocery store the other day, their options are over. That's it. That's a wrap. You know? So I just kick back, man. I've been listening. I've been watching my big homie over there, Razor Rays. He come with the Medellin robbery of the day and stuff like that. Out of all the robberies of the day that he's done that I've watched, maybe one or two people lost their life. Um, maybe. And the one that I do remember that did lose their life, it wasn't from a scope. And this guy just, he just jumped. He said, fuck it. He just went ahead on up there and he jumped for some reason. picked him a floor and he jumped off the floor. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But I say that to say this, man. If I had to make a choice, nah, I'm traveling out the country. I got my passport. I'm going to use my passport, and I'm going to continue to travel. You have people here getting guns, running around here killing folks in America. America isn't this safe haven that they make it out to be. I'm just realistically speaking right now. That's the way I look at it. Um, to all those people who bashing us for traveling, if this isn't an eye opener for them, I don't know what is. It's definitely an eye opener for me. To the point to where I had to go live and run my mouth tonight about this shit. I was halfway asleep, man. And when my partner sent me that video and I saw that white boy hop out that motherfucking Mazda, whatever the fuck that was he was in, and pull out that chopper and went to land folks down, I wasn't no more good. I wasn't no more good, you know. As I thank God every day that I have my passport. I've been to DR. I haven't heard of anybody jumping out of a car in DR shooting people down at school. Motherfuckers in the store trying to make their grocery selection. Motherfuckers picking through the oranges, saying, "Oh, is this right? Is this right, mommy?" You know what I'm saying? Checking the date on the milk, and somebody is walking that bitch with a chopper and go to ring it. And you mean to tell me that it's more dangerous there than here? The fuck out of here, man. Who's saying this shit? You know, I can't wrap my mind around it. But I know one thing. I'm gonna be leaving the country soon. Again, definitely, and more so after this type of shit like this taking place. I always stated that I wanted to have me a little piece of heaven out the country. I'm definitely gonna move towards that. No doubt, no doubt. That dream is even more surreal now after seeing what I just saw, what I just witnessed. I have the video in my phone, but I'm not on my computer. And I wish, damn, I so wish that I could share that screen with y'all and let y'all see, um, what happened. Like I actually have the video. They say they took the video down within moments because they said the white boy, he laid up there and he went on Twitch. You heard me? He opened fire on Twitch. You dig? And they say they took the video down, but man, I got it forwarded to me. I saw it. Shit ain't right, it is what it is, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that, man. Um, y'all be safe out here. I'm gonna give shout out to the folks in the comments. Gail, MMA fan, shout out to you, Playboy. Go Travels, man. Glad you stopped by. Stephen O, what's up, player? Roll a motherfucking tape. What's happening with your roller tape? It is what it is, bro. It's good to see you, player. Will Call said, man, let them believe Medellin is the worst place in the world. I'm personally scared as hell. I'm going to take my sorry ass back there next month to be robbed by all them ugly bras, and I can't wait. Will Call, bro. Look, that's some real talk right there, cousin. Look, I'm going to tell you why. Like I just said earlier, if I had to choose between getting hit by one of them 223 shells or one of them 7.62s, man, look, go ahead on and put what you gonna put in my drink, you heard me? I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna get back home. But one thing for sure, man, them bullets burn, you dig? And I ain't trying to put myself in that situation, player. I ain't even trying to rock like that, you dig? Roll a tape, send me the link. Hold on, cousin, let me see. Clip one. Man. All right, Rich. Yeah, I just sent it to you, bro. Yeah, bro, it's cool, man. Let me see if I can see when you come up on here, you hear me? I ain't been on this bitch in a minute, bro. I forgot even how to work my shit, you dig? I'm in this motherfucker trying to figure this shit out. It's all good. Yeah. Yep. There we go. All right.
Oh, Dub, what up, my guy?
What's
What's that,
happening with the double
man?
R, man? Well, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you, play. How you been doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. Just tweak my damn back, man. My goddamn back hurting like a motherfucker, man. So
Damn, bro.
I'm doing all right though, you know.
You're moving one of them doors or something, dog. You getting up on the good foot?
I think
Long
I just
story.
been working too hard, man. You know,
Shit.
I've been so busy. I've been working like 7 days straight, like the past month, really. So yeah, it's just been a grind, man. But I heard you talking about Medellin versus America, man. I think it's dangerous in both countries, man. People be trying to compare one to the other,
Right.
but
Yeah,
the
but
thing
you know how
about
they
America is I feel safe in America. Even if I go to a hood area, I feel safe around my people. And when I go to a foreign country and I go, let's say I cross through a hood, I feel uncomfortable because of the culture barrier, me being an outsider, being a tourist. I'm not saying I'm scared. I'm still gonna go to Medellin, different places, but you do stick out, you know. But it hasn't been a lot of brothers just being killed and stuff. Like you said, they've been robbed, but at least you get to go back home. You know what I'm saying?
hey dog, you always hear about the after story. You know, like, hey, they got me out my phone, or yeah,
Yeah,
she got me out a couple of pesos, or yeah, she got me out some cologne. But these dudes still breathing, they live to tell the story. You know, we
yeah,
go
that's
back
true.
over there, bro. There ain't nothing but blood and guts on the ground, bro. You saw the video?
Yeah, I saw the video, man. I got family up in Buffalo, man. My oldest son, that's where his people's at and everything. And I'm not sure where that grocery store was, but Buffalo is not a huge town. So
Right.
I probably don't came through that spot before. I just gotta Google see where it's at though. But
So let me ask you
a
something.
lot of
Do
people
you?
don't know Buffalo is a rough town now. Very rough.
I rode through there one time before. I didn't stop, but I rode through there, and like from off the highway, you can see some of the hoods and stuff. You know, like yeah, look a little sketchy down there. You hear me? I ain't gonna be down there after 8 o'clock. You know, but
hmm Like my son, man, both of his uncles got murdered in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no sweet town, man, to be messing around in either. So
it ain't sweet. It
straight
ain't
up,
sweet.
man. It reminds me of Gary, Indiana. You got a small town. A lot of people know each other, but you got a lot of outsiders coming in and out. A
Right,
lot of guys coming from Detroit over there. A lot of guys from New York City coming in.
right.
And, they doing their thing out there. They do a lot of hustling and stuff. So it do go down out there. You know what I mean? Definitely go
Um,
down.
so let me
So
ask you something. Do you feel safer here when you say you roll through these like little small different hoods or whatnot because you know you got your tool with you? Like I know you be rolling with that
uh,
heater. You know that make you feel a little better. You say I feel safe here because you got
nah,
that
not even that, man. It's just, I mean, you ain't gonna be afraid of your own people. I wouldn't think you would be afraid of your own people. You're afraid of
shit.
your own people, then you. So I mean,
Yeah,
okay, if you in the hood, 2 o'clock in the morning, you got all gold chain on, and you out there shortstopping somebody. Yeah, you better be prepared. But you're just walking in various neighborhoods, and I mean, you wouldn't have no problem, would you? I mean, I wouldn't see you having no problem just walking in, unless you're in a gang area and you got certain colors on. But man, once you start getting these gray hairs and stuff like that, man, these folks they ain't sweating you, man.
man. Look, I don't know, bro. See, I came up in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like in the '90s, dog. And like if you was in the eighth ward, it wouldn't be a good idea for you to walk to the ninth ward. You know, if you from the sixth ward, it wouldn't be a good idea for you to go on the West Bank. You know, I mean, it's just the way things were set up. You know, and like if you've been to New Orleans, bro, I mean, it's not really
I've
a
been there a
big
lot
area.
of time. I've
It's
been
not
there
a
a lot
big
of
area.
time. And
It's
I
like a
felt like
pool.
one time I was being set up by a female when I was out there. So, I went with my instinct, man. I thought with my big head instead of the other head, you know what I'm saying? And I got
Exactly.
out of the situation.
You go bailed out, man. Got to get up out here. You know. And
Yeah,
that's my biggest argument about it. Those same rules apply when we go across seas. But like you go to Medellin or Cartagena, Barranquilla, Bucaramanga, any of those places, it can still happen to you. So when I hear the argument that like we going over there and it's bound to happen, like it won't happen here, that's why I get lost in the paperwork at. It's like, are you looking over? Are you not looking over your shoulder? Do you not see what's going on in your own town? And that's why I don't get, you know.
yeah. Part of what gets me too, man, is the language barrier, man. Like a lot of times, I can pick up on some words, but they start talking real fast and shit. You know what I'm saying? So the language barrier, you're just outside of your element, man. When you in another country, man. You
True
know what I'm
that.
saying? I'm here in America, like you said. You talking about Ninth Ward, Magnolia, and all that.
Yeah.
I pulled up to the Magnolia and all that, man. But I turned around. I ain't gonna lie. Calio, all that shit. I rode by that shit. I looked down in there. I said, nah, I'm good. But
Yeah,
if I had to go in there, I think I'd be all right. Just well, they ain't gonna kill me for walking in there, isn't it?
dog, you never know, dog. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I wouldn't risk it, dog. I lived out there, bro, and like
Now you might get caught up in a drive-by or something, but mm,
anything, bro, anything, dog. You
yeah,
just don't know, bro. You did. I came up in the third ward, bro, and I shit you not, bro. I never went to the seventh ward unless I was going there and I actually knew somebody. Like I stayed on Second and Claiborne, man. We didn't move around like that. We just knew better. Like if you knew
yeah.
somebody back there, yeah, you go ahead on and roam around that. Well, that's the same thing. Like when I've heard when if you go to Bejo in Colombia, if you go there, you need to know someone. You know, same the
See,
same rules, bro.
Buffalo is set up like neighborhoods, though. It ain't really like projects and stuff like New Orleans, like one way in, one way out. They just got neighborhoods like different streets and stuff, and like that. They set up like that. They ain't really set up like Chicago and the major cities, So, but a lot of shit go down in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My son, his mom's side of the family, man, they bought their life. You know what I'm saying? They bought
That's
that
real.
shit up there.
That's real
So
talk, bro.
times where I spent up there, I seen these motherfuckers get in the club with guns and you know what I'm saying? I seen them with the secret compartments in the cars and all this stuff and shit. I'm your boy, what's your boy and boys in the hood? Let me out the car. Let me out
Yeah,
the car. Hey, I had
yeah,
to tell them, let me out the car one night, bro. Let me out.
like that.
Man, my son was young. I'm like, bro, I ain't about to get caught up with these cats, man. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
yeah, he
Like I
too
say,
old.
both of his uncles got murdered, man. These guys I used to roll with when I was up there, man. So it was always a venture when I went, bro. And they showed me a lot of love. And, they showed me the hood and they showed me all the shit they was into, So one night they got into some shit, and I'm like, yo, let me out the car. Let me straight up. Shit, I got my seat. My son was like 3 or 4 years old at the time. I'm like, man, shit. About to get
Damn.
caught up in no shit, man. You know what I mean? Hey, let
Yeah.
me out. Let me out. but
So I had a discussion with the brother who had sent me the video, and we kind of clashed on opinions or whatnot. But what do you think is going to become of this shooter? Like
hmm,
his outcome moving forward, as far as him going through
man,
the penal system and
they,
things of that nature,
I
social,
mean,
social.
they really should have they really shouldn't have took him in handcuffs, man. That's just a waste of everybody's time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
True.
I think they should have handled that different. Oh, he got a gun. He got it. Hey, man, they do it every day with the black
Pretty much.
man.
Pretty
You
much.
know what
And
I'm saying?
it'd have been easy to cover that up because you already had dead bodies on the ground, clearly.
Yeah, like, man, come on, dude. Oh, he reaching.
He re
Oh, that was a cell phone. Oh, my fault.
my bad.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying, man? You don't take nobody into custody like that, man.
nah,
It just show, man. This shit go on every day, man.
uh,
Sometimes I stop watching the news. I stop watching all this. all these little movements going on, man, because it's like nothing happens about it, man. I know brother K Mac was talking in the group. He was saying something about a revolution and this and that, and I'm like, it ain't gonna be no revolution, man, because these brothers out here killing themselves, man. They
pretty
out here
much.
killing themselves, and they become rich and famous like Young Thug, and out here still shooting and killing people, man, over words or females. I mean, we killing ourselves, man, you know.
What's that boy name? Young Dolph or something like that? I
Young
heard.
Thug, Young Dolph dead, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, so,
a couple of them out here.
but I
Well,
don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing we need to do. Maybe we need to regroup as a people and move to some of these other countries. And you think it's better for us to spread out? I heard one brother talking about we all need to move to the south, and just take over the south and just all the black folks just immigrate
well,
in a few
from
southern states.
well, from that frame, not to cut you off, but from that frame of thought, I mean, isn't the South already predominantly black?
Oh no, man. We make up like in the South. I mean, I don't know what's the percentage in the South, but in America, last time I checked, we made up like what 14 or 15% of the country.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not
White
saying that.
still on 60%. Now in the major cities, we might have big numbers, but this guy was saying like everybody from all the states just you know just move to the South in a few states. And that way you have more people, you have more power, you can get more people in politics, stuff like that, more in the police force, stuff like that. And man, here in Atlanta, man, you don't really hear too much police brutality going on like that, man. I mean, it might be situations, man, but the stuff I be seeing, like the George Floyd situation, man, we don't be having no type of problems here in the city, man. We got black mayors, black politicians, black police chiefs, stuff like that, man. So we got it pretty good in Atlanta, man. So a lot of the problems I hear other people saying in these other states, man, we don't see that a lot. I
Right,
mean, you still got racism in Atlanta. White folks still run Atlanta. Don't get it twisted. But
right,
we do have black people in power. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
the governor basically run Atlanta. The governor is always white or is Republican, and they pretty much run the city. But you know, it's better. It's definitely better than let's say Mississippi
I'm
or
in I'm in
Mark.
Georgia right now. I'm on the border of Georgia and Florida right now as we speak.
Oh, okay. You
Yep.
said Florida and Georgia?
Yeah, I'm on the border. Yeah,
Oh,
man. Yeah. I'm probably about an hour or two away from you.
right, right,
Yeah.
right.
I'm gonna probably be in Buford
Be
probably.
careful out there, cause you look like you passing Valdosta and all that. You'll be pulling up on Valdosta. They still got
Damn,
cotton fields out there.
that's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's where they give out all them tickets at too. Once you cross that border, they
Yeah,
clock heavy. You on
yeah, man.
75, 85? I mean, you on what you on 75?
I'm on 75 South.
Yeah.
And what they do out here is they actually don't sit on side the road. They sit up on the path on the overpasses
Overpass.
and they
Yeah.
shoot down. And they'll have a unit sitting up further up, and they send a unit to cut you off. I'm
Right.
like, man, they cheating. That's dirty. Like they using two cars and tracking people down, brother. They making some money for the fucking city. I was watching them today, and yeah, man, yeah.
Right. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. But
Oh yeah, I'm about to holler at them fellas right now, man. I'm in here. Yeah, that's a very important thing to do. Shout out to
right.
Google Travels, man. Uh, shout out to Tampa Twine, OW and Richard. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man? Good to see you, Tampa Twine. Gil, MMA fan. Gentilly and Holly Grove. Boy, that's the killing fields right there, boy. My baby mama was from Holly Groves. I already know what that's hitting for, boy. They get ugly out there, like real quick, real proper, like.
Yo,
Mm,
so let me ask you a question. So you saying it's safer in Colombia? You never said DR in no other country, but let's stay to Colombia. So do you feel more comfortable riding in a cab at 2 or 3 in the morning in Colombia or in America?
First of all, that's a tough question for me because I don't use cabs. I use
Well, public transportation, whether it be Uber or whatever you ride in Colombia.
equally. I'm gonna say I feel just as safe in America riding in an Uber as I do in Colombia. But I'm gonna tell you why. If you listen closely to the accounts of people getting robbed, it was things that they did that kind of put themselves in that situation. Like the guy who got his phone taken, he had his phone open, and the cab driver asked him, "What type of phone do you have?" "Oh, this is the new iPhone 12 with all the bells and whistles, and I could do this, and I could suck my dick from the back with it. It only cost $1,400." Bitch, the man pulled over right after that. You know what I'm saying? I'd have
But
pulled over and got his head too. You
would
know?
that happen in America though, OW? Let's be honest now.
It's possible, bruh. Look at the economy and what's going on around right now. Crime has been on a constant uptick the past couple of months. They pulling bitches out their cars. They had a video right now, lady out there in front of the motherfucking Costco trying to fill her gas up. You hear me? Dude pull up next to her on a motherfucking little moped, tried to go off and get her purse out the car. So
In the
that's
States?
in the States. It's
Yeah.
on YouTube at Costco.
Oh,
You know?
hey, crime happen every day. Hey,
That,
you know,
that's all I'm saying.
every single day.
And
You
as
know,
you see, in a little bit more time, give it a
but
couple of more weeks. You know what I'm saying? Let this inflation keep going up, and people can't feed their kids. They got a fucking shortage on fucking milk right now. Similar, but people can't feed their babies and their families. Motherfuckers get gully. Now you gonna
yeah,
start seeing the same shit going on over there. It's going on over here. And when that starts to happen, you're gonna be like, well, damn, this ain't too much different. You know, maybe I need to leave my expensive phone at home. Maybe I need to walk around with this cheap phone. Every time I've been in the car at night or in the Uber at night, bro, I had no more than $15 or $20 on me. I was clean, but I wasn't dressed with $1,000 shit, no necklaces, you know what I'm saying? No iPhone, iWatch, all this, nifty shit. So they look at me and be like, man, this motherfucker just as poor as me. If I rob him, I might get $15. That's just the way I rock, whether I be in the States or not. So to answer that question, dog, I feel just as comfortable there as I do here. Either way.
all right. Well, that's good, man. I mean, everybody, got their own opinion. I just feel like when I'm in a foreign country, man, this I have a higher chance of getting robbed or getting scammed for something versus here in America. Because to me, in America, you could kind of tell somebody, they on some shady shit. But over there, man, them motherfuckers, what I'm saying? Them motherfucker look like a principal and they about to rob your ass. You just can't tell shit. Nigga be a librarian and shit. Hey, give me one. Like, god damn, over here I can at least, I know how Leroy look or, I know how a redneck look in the trucks. Stay
Say, dog,
away.
once you start going over there for a while, but like for me, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. If that nigga would have asked, oh shit, I ain't want to say that. If that dude would have asked me what kind of phone I got, I'd have been like, man, it's the Apple II. It cost me $35 and I bought it used. It's just a cover. I wouldn't have went into detail telling him, all these, the type of phone when it came out and all this type of stuff. Soon as I heard that, I'd have thought to myself, okay, he got his own phone. Why he worried about mine? You dig? Like soon as they
Yeah.
would have slowed down in traffic, I'd have hopped out that bitch. You heard me? I'd have threw 20
I thought the
pesos.
doors was locked or something. Did he say the doors was locked?
From my understanding, my take on it, they say that they were in traffic. You know what I'm saying?
He
And while
pulled to the he pulled to the road to the right,
yeah,
kind
but
of a
before,
deserted
but
road, and the guy opened the door and came around.
right
Happened so quick. I mean,
when they was in traffic, from what I heard the boy say, he said when I was in traffic, he asked me what kind of phone I had,
right.
and then I told him. Then he got out of the traffic. Now, see, between him asking him that question and getting to the exit, that traffic was moving slow. That'd have been a foot race right there for me. I'd have threw 20 mil pesos on the motherfucking dashboard. I'd have
If the
scrammed.
door was open.
That door would have came open, cousin. Hey, you gonna roll that motherfucking window down? So I'm getting up out of there. Man, it's hot in here. I'll roll this window down. You know what I'm saying? Man,
Oh,
unlock it.
blood, man. Hey, I don't care how strong you is, bro. You can't kick a door open. And then in those cabbies, the windows are small as shit. So he pulls to the right, and the guy like, hey, it's the wrong road. So he pulls over, stop, get out the car. I mean, come on, the door is locked. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you, dog. I feel you. I feel you, dog. You know,
I don't know. I don't know what he could have done in that situation, man. You know, he maybe could have fought for it or whatever, but hey,
you would have lost.
had the insurance on the phone, man. You get a new one. So
Man, that boy had a whole Rambo knife, boy. It wasn't no fighting out there, boy. Boy, pull that Rambo
that's what I'm
knife out.
saying. Just
You
take
got
the
real
L,
crazy
man.
real quick. Shit. What
Take
you'd
the
have did to
L.
kill that Rambo knife?
I would have gave him the phone, and then if I could have picked up a boulder and hit the window or something when he pulled off, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can do.
You braver than me, dog. I wouldn't have did that boy nothing. I'll throw a brick through that window, that boy come back and
I'm
brandish
talking
that.
about after I got out the car.
Yeah, I'm right there. I don't want him to come back. He gone. I don't want to see that knife no more. They don't roll out with that. I'm scared. Fuck that shit. That shit hurt, boy. You ever got hit with a knife before? I did.
Yeah, nah, man. I ain't never get hit with no shank, bro. You
Yeah,
know,
I got poked. I got poked a little. That shit ain't nothing nice, boy.
yeah,
That shit
shit.
feel like ice at first. Feel cold, you did. Then your fucking ass start leaking. Shit get real quick.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
I done cut myself before, quite a few times, but I never had nobody. Well, I did have one dude pull a knife on me now. I had an essay pull a knife on me one time, man. He thought I was trying to holler at his old lady or something.
Ready to go.
So I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of stood my ground, but at the same time, I ain't approach him. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody try to holler at your goddamn wife, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but hey, he had me shook though. He put out one of them, you try to holler at my wife. Like, bruh, who your wife, bruh? I ain't trying to.
Yeah, yeah. Can we be friends? Hold on, man. I wasn't talking
Yeah,
to your wife. Let's patch
like,
this shit up right quick, man. Hey, remember how at these fellas in the chat right quick, man.
all right.
Shout out to K-Mac. K-Mac said, I believe if he would have came his ass to Chicago and pulled that in the stores here, he would have gotten out of there. I guess he's saying he he wouldn't have gotten out of there alive. They would have carried his ass out. Yeah,
If he
yeah,
would have
pretty
did
much.
that, if he would have did that in Atlanta, he probably would have got smoked because everybody carry a gun around this bitch now. You know what I'm saying? They all in the post office with it. They everywhere. No holster, no nothing. Right in their pants.
Wide open. So
Yeah.
you don't hear nothing about no shit like that happening in the third ward or the 17th. You did somebody just running up in the store, just
Yeah.
blasting people. You did. These boys got guns out there long as your arm, bro. They got tools out there, bro. Be toting like military weapons and shit.
In the South. Yep, in the
Yeah,
South. But see
yeah,
that, and then another thing, like you said earlier, man, when you hear that AR-15, bro, you first thing you do, you booking it, dog.
bro.
When you
It's
hear
like,
that, ta ta ta. When you hear
yeah,
them shots like that, oh, bro, you ain't got damn Rambo around that motherfucker. You running. You know
I
what
done
I'm
heard
saying? So that's
bro.
another thing too, though.
Yeah, it's a difference from hearing a 40 cal or a 9mm going off or some small handgun go off. When you hear that 7.62 round or that 223 go off, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, bro.
Yeah.
That's PTSD to go right there. Shout out to Big Marcus in the chat. Oh man, what's that in the beast mode? Or should I say Mr. Beast mode? How are you today, sir? You don't want no smoke. Charles the Explorer, man. Glad to have you here, man. They probably fed him too. You know what, Charles the Explorer? I was about to bring that fact up. There was a previous shooting that took place that was similar to this, and they actually brought the assailant to fucking Burger King. They brought him to Burger King after he went and killed several people at a Baptist church. Now, this motherfucker here, they say they gave him a glass of water. So I mean, I guess they treat their fellow brethren with respect before they lock them up. But if it was one of us, you know what the outcome would have been with that. like Richard Rich said, DOA. That's what would have happened. All right.
Oh, and let me tell you another thing about Buffalo, man. They do got some racist motherfuckers up there.
Come
Don't
on.
get it twisted, man. Don't get
Yeah.
it twisted. What? You got a lot of Italian people up there, and you know they don't really fuck with the brothers like that. Some of the females may, but you know most of the families and stuff like that, yeah, they don't fuck with blacks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In Canada, the same way. You know, they don't really fuck with brothers like that. So,
Damn, bro.
so they probably KKK in the police suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, give me a reason type shit to fuck you up. Damn.
Mhm. For sure.
Brother K-Mac said, Big Marcus, how was your bike ride? I ain't know you rode bikes, Marcus. Be careful out there, man. You on that crash rocket. Big D, what up, fella? Big D said, what's up to you, Double R?
Now he on a regular bike.
Oh, he on a regular bike. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he exercise. You know,
Oh,
keeping that heart rate going.
okay. Okay. All right. All right. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, Richard Rich rocking the Philly. They say you rocking the Philly, Richard Rich. What's that?
You calling that shit out. I don't know. You know, the guys in Philly be having them beards and shit.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know, dog. I was about to say, man, I say Puma. I ain't say Philly. I was about to say what he talking about. Why
I
you
need to
talking about
cut it.
real?
Every time I brush my damn teeth and stuff right here, every time I eat ketchup and all kind
That
of
shit
shit on my bill, I get tired of that shit, bro.
got flavor, you heard? They call that shit to the female like that shit. They got the little flavor saver.
Yeah.
Bitches crazy. Charles Explorer says, right, North Atlanta was full of hicks. Good Lord
Oh
Almighty.
yeah. Yeah, once you get outside of Atlanta, man, bro, I mean, that shit racist as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Bruh, let me tell you something, bruh. I knew what time it was because I straight drove by that motherfucker. I'm gonna be real with you. I was going down and I forgot, I think it was 85 or something. It was no 20. It was going like west. Bruh, they got big ass monuments of Confederate flags flying in fucking Georgia. And I was looking at it like I had to wipe my eyes, like, man, am I chicken? I had my shades on. I said, bro, I must be seeing things. I thought it was an American flag, bro. I slowed down
You
and
know
looked
that's
up,
the state flag, bro. Well, it
bro.
was. I think they changed. Yeah, they changed it years ago. It used to be the state flag, bro.
That's what hit, bro. I'm like, man, it's 2022 and they still flying Confederate flags, bro. And it was proud. It was like a fresh flag. And I'm like, man, I am not getting out this motherfucking whip, boy. Let me keep it moving down this fucking highway. So I went down about 15 more miles and I seen another one. And I'm like, oh shit.
Don't break down in Forsyth County, North Georgia. They used to
Yeah.
have a sign out there saying "No niggers," and and they didn't want no black folks living in that county, man. For a long time, black folk didn't live out there. And you had a few that would go. They would terrorize them, spray paint their house, protest in front of their house, and you know, the late Hosea Williams. I don't know if you know him. They used to march down there. Different people. I think Al Sharpton went down there and everything. And I went to tech school with a guy. He got shot down there protesting with politicians and stuff, activists. Yeah, he got shot in the neck, man. He got like a chunk out of his neck. And yeah, so them people don't play, man. Forsyth
So,
County, Georgia. Oprah
so,
did a
so,
show out there. Oprah Winfrey back in the day. Remember she
so
did the show with the Ku Klux Klan? Yep.
oh shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
they was in North. They was in North Forsyth. It was in Forsyth County, in North Georgia, man. This is probably like 30 years ago, though. But
But see, this type of rhetoric right here just confirms my argument. We got this shit going on. I ain't, I knew of it, but you know of it more in detail because that's your state, But then people telling me that I shouldn't leave out the country, and we got racist rednecks running around this bitch with shotguns and fucking 1-ton trucks roping Negroes up and telling them, "Nigger, stay out of my country or stay out of my town, or I'm gonna string you up and spray paint your house." Man, I think my passport is my best fucking friend. I'm sorry, I'm getting up out of here. I take my chances. At least these hoes, I know they're gonna drug me. They want some money, so I could see that coming a mile away. But Damn, bro, you know the rednecks with fucking the Ford truck and the nooses and the shotguns and shit, bro. I think that's a little bit more scary than some Escopamina, but that's just me. I don't know, and I haven't heard about that happening in DR. So a lot of brothers like DR, they might want to bring their ass over there.
Shout out to real brother. He was talking about Stone Mountain. See, I live in Stone Mountain area, and yeah, they supposedly got a Ku Klux Klan headquarters where they do. Got a Ku Klux Klan headquarters somewhere in Stone Mountain.
And you
So,
still there?
well,
What
I
you doing?
mean, they like on another side of Stone Mountain. They on like the real part of Stone Mountain, like close to the mountain. I'm
Oh, all right.
close to Decatur. I'm like one road away from Decatur on the Negro side. You feel me? But
Oh, okay,
yeah, man,
all
they
right.
still got their stuff out there, man. They still be marching every blue moon and stuff. You know, they still do that stuff, man.
You seen them? Like you seen them out there marching?
I
Or
seen
you
it
just
on
heard
the
about
news and everything. I never go out there when they do that type of shit. But you know those guys, they started that little group, that militant group, I think not fucking around,
it?
something
Yeah.
like NFT. Yeah, they approached them like they went to their headquarters, they marched on their headquarters and all that. And one time they was downtown, I think they approached them down there or something like that. So yeah, they still out here, man. You know, but hell, they don't need the Ku Klux Klan now. The brothers killing themselves. You
That's
know,
another. That's another thing.
brothers is killing themselves. They don't even need them.
So we face with danger wherever we go. So just pick a place that you're happy with and go there. That's my thing. And that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, that's true, man. Man,
Because if we listen to half of these people on YouTube, bro, we wouldn't go nowhere. We'd be right here, letting them do us in. And like to an extent, bro, some of your own people gonna do you in. So what are you to do? If I'm gonna sit around here and worry about that and be miserable, you may as well go somewhere and be happy.
I remember the first time I went to Medellin, man. They kept telling me about the scopamine, watch the girls. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, man. My first day, man, I wasn't scared because I was out there,
A little
but I was,
apprehensive.
hell yeah, man. I'm like, man, I'm kind of nervous like a motherfucker. But as I kept going back, I was like, all right, I'm cool, man, you know?
Right.
They just made it seem like everywhere you go, somebody was gonna be putting it in your face, man. And that's what the media does, man. You know. And just like you said earlier, like we kind of like part of the media too.
Right.
So when we report stuff, and yeah, people get scared and then they don't go. Or if they go, they just stay in the house, or they don't have a good time. But I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous as shit, man. I was in Central and all that shit. I went out there the first day I was dolo, you know what I'm saying? So I was calling that brother Ace. I'm like, Ace, man, I'm in Central, man. I'm I'm lost. So Ace was like, what you see? I said, well, I see a church. I see a statue. And he was like, okay, go up this way. Man, that brother helped me till like 2 a.m. I would call him like every hour, like, hey, man. my cell phone wasn't, I couldn't get no internet. I could call, but I just couldn't. You know how slow the internet shit was.
Man, I be telling you, I get that T-Mobile. You did that T-Mobile ain't never let me down. I done
That
been
was
on
T.
the side of the
That was
field.
T-Mobile. It was
Dang.
T-Mobile. But
All right.
this was back in 2016, so it was
You got to
like
get that boost pack, bro. They got a little boost pack that come with it
I
that
got
speed
it.
you. Oh, you got it. Oh, all right. Well, you
I got
good.
it now, but I wasn't up on that shit like that back then.
Oh, all right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I just did what I could, but I ended up having a good time, but man, all I was worried about was COVID. Like, they gonna get me. And I was doing all that crazy shit out there, man. 3 cells and all kind of shit. 3 a day. Shout out to Big Boss. I was knocking them down. What Big Boss say? What's his favorite word? Knocking them out. Something like that.
I forgot what I know what he's talking about though, but I forgot it, but I can't think of it right now. It's gonna come back, man. Get a shout out to K Mac, man. He said he don't see how that Con Herschel Walker gonna win anything.
Herschel Walker, he's a fucking, he's a fucking coon or whatever you want to call it. I don't really like to use that word nowadays, but he's a infiltrator, man. He definitely ain't for the people, you know.
Right, right.
Bust it up. They boss
Bust
it. I
it
want
up.
to bust it up.
This dude nasty as hell, boy. He was just busting up. Shout out to Big King Kingston, you know what I'm saying? If you grow up in the inner, you bring that street smart everywhere, man. That's real, bro. Like I be going some places, but I switch it up, man. I be sounding like, real proper and shit. But at the same time, though, I never forget my roots. Real brother, I'm from Chicago. We wouldn't have done that here. Cats go to college to get stick-up kid degree. God damn, real brother. What they teaching y'all out there? You heard me? Good Lord.
But the only thing about the Chicago guys is like they using their energy towards each other. Like, why y'all don't go out there and get the Zimmermans and go out there and get the guy like guy in Buffalo? You know,
Right.
why they don't channel that energy to something else, man?
Because that's what they're surrounded by. That's the numbers say that, the stats say that. Usually the people who in your immediate vicinity are the ones that who gonna commit heinous crimes against you as opposed to someone who's outside of your community. That's just the way it is. It's just crazy, but damn.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you, man. But
Mariloff, stay on the interstate if you have to travel. Don't go off the beaten path. Very smart. Shout out to Marquise Monroe. Brother, you know what it is. Fly Boy Way in the motherfucking building. What's happening with you, Playboy? Good to see you. Good to see you. And K-Mac, he says, did you ever hear about what the white sheriff did to Judge Hatchett? Did you hear about that roller tape?
yeah, he groped her, I think.
Oh my.
I believe that's what happened. Groped her
Oh,
butt or something like that, yeah. So she
man.
trying to get his ass arrested. And then you got another white sheriff lady and sheriff guy. They accuse a black guy in a gas station of groping his wife. And witnesses said that he bumped into her, but I guess the lady thought he grabbed her butt, and they locked that brother up. So it's a lot going on, man. You know, a lot going on, man.
Yeah, bro. This was wild, bro. I would say that. But um, after these recent events, bro, I will be booking me a motherfucking ticket to Medellin real soon. I
Yeah.
got one life to live. And look, what's crazy about it, bro, when that shit happened, bro, I was leaving from a location that wasn't too far from them. But I hadn't heard about it yet, you know? So that
Oh,
could have
in
been,
The Buffalo situation.
yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, just situation like that, bro. And you think about you got your ERs out here, you got your other little dude out here, killing folks, going and get a fucking Happy Meal and being brought to the station after that. This guy here, I guess shooting all those bullets at those poor black folks. He was thirsty. He was a little bit parched, so they went and got him some water to drink. So he could wet his throat. It's fucking disgusting, bro. It's just disgusting. And me being a black man myself, I'm like, shit, man. I don't. At this point, we really don't have nothing to lose, bro. I mean, either way it go, win, lose, or draw. You face with that monster, bro. So I'm gonna do what make me happy. I'm going to get on that plane. I was a little apprehensive at first. I think like, maybe I should go to DR. Nah, maybe. Then I look, man, it's just as dangerous here. Like I could literally go to Walmart right now and go in there and try and pick out some fresh bell peppers and some carrots, and somebody might open fire.
Right.
So
I mean, it's a lot of pros and cons, but definitely, man, if you want to travel, you want to move, be an expat, I encourage it, man. You know,
oh yeah,
definitely, man.
oh yeah, bro. What you doing? I'm definitely. I want to encourage fellas not to do is listen to these females on here bad mouth you saying that if you go over there, this is what's bound to happen to you. You know, don't listen to that, bro. And
Yeah,
you
and
see,
they,
that's just what I do, bro. That shit can happen here.
yeah, and they applaud the death of a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing Kevin Samuels and shit. They
Right,
applaud. It's
right.
crazy, man. And they want to try to shame you for going to other countries. and they'll tell you, oh, you can't get a woman here. That's why you go over there. But don't that make sense? If you saying I can't get a woman over here, shouldn't I go over there?
That would be the logical thing. See,
I
men are
mean,
logical.
that don't make no sense what they talking about. They don't listen to themselves. They just
It's
trying
an
to
emotional, it's an emotional argument. See, us
right,
men, we think with logic. Two things. You don't want me for one. That's A. You know, secondly, if I can't get one here, well, I go somewhere else. That's logical. I mean, that's what a logical person will do. But women being emotional and they have their own, interests in mind, keeping you here on the plantation is beneficial financially for them. If too many people catch on to that and people start leaving in droves, well, that goes their cash cow out the fucking window. Somebody else gonna take advantage of it. So
right.
they got their own interests in mind, brother. Believe in me. Well, it's rolling up on the hour, big brother. You have any closing arguments that you want to make or closing comments? Oh, he just stepped out of the building. Well, fellas, oh, let me see something. Hold on, I think he's in the back right quick.
Yeah, my
Oh,
fault. I, I
oh, it's
was
all good, bro.
I was trying to clear up my browser, hit the wrong one. But
Any
yeah, I just
closing
wanted to jump.
statements?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to jump on for a second, man. Just chime in because this is always a hot topic, man. But I think if you want to travel to Medellin, you want to travel to these places, just be careful how you move, man. You know, with me, man, last time I went to Cartagena, man, you know, it was times I was out at night by myself and everything. And I would always chime my location to Branjour because I went out there with him. You know, he was doing his thing, I was doing mine. So I would chime my location. You know, if I kick it with a female, I go to a little spot. I chime my location so he'll know how I'm moving. You know, keep
Right,
that GPS open. You know, if
right,
something happens, at least you know the last spot, and you still have a tracker on that phone. If somebody took your phone, that shit is tracking them. Could tell where they going. So just take precautions, man. Be smart. You know, somebody asks you weird questions like what kind of phone that is, or you know, somebody asks you, well, what day you leaving, what day you come, and all them weird ass questions. You know, just be aware. You know, eh, just be aware of stupid stuff, man. You know, the beauty is in the setup, man. So
yep.
meet a
Very
girl
true.
off Tinder. You never seen her in a video chat. Make sure you video chat her and record it.
Right,
You know, record who she is, man. Invest in some hidden cameras in the room, bro. Because if you got a broad that drug you and you got a hidden camera in that room and they caught her on camera, man, you can get her arrested with the film. But if you don't got the film, you asked out. You know what I mean? But
right. That's good advice for the brothers, man. Appreciate that.
yeah, just move smart, man. You know, don't hit them ATMs at 1 o'clock in the morning. Make sure you got your money already. Put all your stuff up. I mean, it's just simple. I mean, that's traveling 101, man. I guess I gotta do some videos on that shit again. But
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
anybody could get caught up. Anybody could get it. Make sure you got insurance on your phone. Don't worry about the phone if they rob you. You're gonna have a brand new one when you get back. Always travel with a second phone, a little unlocked phone, just in case. Or
Mhm.
you could buy one in Colombia. What they cost? About $100.
Yeah, I get my throwaway phones from Walmart, bro. You can go to Walmart and get an AT&T. I can get a Motorola phone or something for like $50, bro. Matter of fact, that's what was in the picture right there. That's my throwaway phone right there, $50. You want this bitch? Take it. Matter of fact, I'll buy you one and mail it to you, brand new. You want two of them? It's just throwaway. I just don't see the purpose of walking down the street with an iPhone 12 and with this phone literally costs damn near 5 months of the average Colombian's payment. 5 months. You got
Yeah,
5 months worth of their salary in your hand, and you just gonna walk down the street with it willy nilly and think that ain't nobody gonna do you nothing.
right. And they more into phones than us. Like, you know, them girls want them phones, man.
Exactly.
Trust me,
Exactly.
they want them. They'll set you up for them too.
Yeah, I was listening to Markel, and he was saying that he was stating that like electronics in that country cost more because it's an import. So just for an example, like you said, like if your phone costs, let's just say $500 in the States, that same phone will be $800 or $900 there. So just imagine what they get for an iPhone 12 or something, you
Right.
know? Even if they can't use the parts are extremely valuable. So it's just things like that people need to think about when they go out there, you know. So
Yeah.
it is what it is,
And
boy.
your life is more important than the phone, man.
Oh yeah, man. Man, bro. I got a couple of throwaway phones that I just bring out there with me. You know, I mean, basically, all I needed to do is to call Uber and make phone calls, and I can get a SIM card out there for $15 for the week. But the thing, I think the more that people come out, I think a lot of people are embarrassed to admit when they get robbed, or they're put into these compromising situations where their their valuables are commandeered from them. So they don't really want to talk about it. But I think that the more and more people come out with it, I think people will become more hip to the game and kind of tone it down a little bit, not have to bring these $1,000 items out there to make themselves feel good for security or whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I got last time we was in Medellin when we had that party. My last day, I had one of the girls from the party come back through the next day.
I was there
Uh,
with you, wasn't I?
I think you was. And
Yeah.
I had my phone like one of those bank chargers. I had it under the bed, but I was plugging it up so I could charge it up before I left. That was the only thing I left out. And sure enough, man, I went into the bathroom for like a half a second, and man, she got me for it. I didn't know it was gone till she left. That was the only thing I had out. I had it under the bed, but the wire, she probably saw the wire. She got me
Man,
for
man, them suckers are some true to life scavengers, bro. Like some scavenger night at the Apollo, man. They all over that shit, bro. I had a bitch steal a motherfucking tuba. Used toothpaste out my motherfucking room one night, bro. It was crazy. I was looking for it. I'm like, man, I thought I threw it in the trash can. They had buku toothpaste left in that bitch. I wasn't really tripping on it, but it was just the idea. Why would you steal toothpaste? Like I don't get it. Like toothpaste? You know, I mean, I went to the store the next day and bought me another one for like $1.50, you know, but she stole a two-piece. I mean, she walked out of there with it. I gave her a toothbrush because when I go out there, I get the dollar pack of Walmart toothbrushes. Cause some of them hoes come in there, they might be a little foul, you know, they might have been drinking or something. Like, girl, look, go freshen your bread up. I don't want to be spending that shit. So I gave her the toothbrush and she stole the toothpaste. Riding hood. You gotta be watching them bitches, bro. They opportunistic scavengers.
for sure. Steal your cologne, all that, man. Your shirts. That bitch steal shirts from me. All kind of stuff, man. Shit. They'll steal
Yes.
your fucking rubbers. Won't leave nothing out.
I know that happened one time. I knew that one. I knew that happened. I said, why would you take a? I said, oh, she probably got a, okay, I get it. Because them Colombian rubbers ain't hitting on shit. Oh, man, I done seen them bitches they be handing out, dog. I be like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they steal
Yeah, Jaws
anything
2003
they can get. And they
shirts.
probably give it to their boyfriends and shit.
Well,
You
you know
know?
that. Hey, daddy, look what I got from this trick I was with tonight. You want to put it on and fuck me? I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
And they get them condoms for them guys that going raw dog. You feel me?
Boy,
Oh,
they
I
got
ain't
some.
got no condom. I got you.
That raw dog real, boy. He be laughing, boy. But the dude's going out there, naked head Nick, boy. He think it's a game, boy. Boys be doing that shit, dog. You don't be
Yep.
talking, but just say some of the whores out and ran it with you there. Yeah, that's more common than not. And them niggas would pay top dollar to get some flesh on flesh, boy.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
And rest in peace, my brother T History, man.
yeah, man.
That brother
Yeah,
he wasn't really a part of the travel community, but he rocked with us, man, and he was trying
yeah,
he
bro.
wanted to get out there and he just never made it, man. Make sure
That's
y'all
the
travel. Do
that's
whatever
the
y'all want to do. Don't let nobody talk you out of traveling to DR or Colombia or nowhere. You know, go and find out for yourself.
exactly, exactly. Like I told a fella before, man, I was running it with him behind the scenes, bro. No one's person's experience is going to be identical going to these places. Everybody's going to experience something different. Different look. Just something about it is going to be different for you. You know, everybody's personality is different. People are going to accept you differently when you go to these countries. So don't listen to Joe Schmo over here say it sucks ass is the worst place he ever been to in his life, and then you take his word for it and you miss out on the best time in your life. Perfect example: the Indianimals. You remember them cats, huh?
Yeah.
Demon, demon, demon. The motherfuckers ain't never went back, and that was their first time going there. But their personality
Nice.
in their ignorance, you know, it led them to the experience that they had. You may be a completely different person, you know, or animal, no pun intended, but your experience they're gonna be different. So just go ahead on out there and learn from their mistake. Don't be them.
Yeah, appreciate you putting me on, homie.
Oh,
Later.
it's all good, bro. I'm about to shut it down, but I just realized, bro, I done went over an hour because I know how I am, and I'm on here with you. I will talk, and it will be a two in front of that zero in the blink of an eye because I know how to run my mouth. I've been in the
Yeah.
whole motherfucking topic to something else. I go talking about my last trip to Bogota because you know I went to Bogota recently. Yeah,
Oh, did
and
you?
I went to Bogota though, but that bitch is nice. Ooh, it was
You
nice,
been out
bro.
there before?
I just my second time going.
Oh,
The
okay.
first the first time I went, it was a little bit cooler. All right. The first time went, I had hooked up with shit, man. Los. Los had hooked. I hooked up with Los. The second time I did like a little covert mission. You did because I already had a little lady friend out there, and me and her were gonna link up. You did, but man, bro. Um,
Boo loving. Big boss don't do that. Big boss say y'all boo loving. He just busts it up.
Shit, bro. Hey, bro, I learned one thing. You know, I've been running out there for a while, dog. And in the beginning, bro, you be trying to run out there, put up big numbers and shit. Yeah, I knocked down this many. I did that, dog. But after a couple of years, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of see what them old heads be talking about, bro. Like, you just kind of
Right.
want to fall back, get you one or two in, you know, let them
Boo
take care
love.
of you, and you be all good. Now, quiet is kept. I'm gonna get some heat for this, dog. But when you keep them numbers low, you have less chances of interacting with one of them thieving assholes. You dig? You just out there running numbers up, you dig? You might have more of a chance of bumping your head, but if you get you two sided chicks and they like pussy and they can recruit some more pussy, usually you in the clique, so they're not gonna be out there robbing each other. You have less probability of somebody trying to, go off in your pocket or some shit like that, you know, split your motherfucking wiggity out there. But
I,
yeah, bro.
I'm the same way, man. I like quality versus quantity. You know what I'm saying? If I got a chick, man, she got that 5'5", everything correct. You know what I'm saying? Good
Yeah,
personality. You know,
yeah,
hey, I really rock with her a few days. You know, do my busting it up. My first day or two, then I relax. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Don't talk about she know how to make some good bandeja paisa. Ooh, girl, I love you, girl. You just stay right on over here for a few days, and you can take your ass home, and I'm good. But I only stayed out there 3 days, though. Real shit. I stayed out there 3 days.
You go to
I
Santa Fe? That shit crazy.
Yeah, cousin, I did, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I went down that bitch. Oh, them hoes. Oh shit, I felt so filthy when I left that bitch, but it felt so good, so good.
Right.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Yeah, I went at night, right? Okay, so I know this guy, right? Um, he runs Gringo Tuesday. He's like the what you want to call that? He's the promoter or whatnot. He gets the people to come in there for Gringo Tuesday, but just so
Oh yeah,
happens,
you talking about Carl?
no, not Carl. Carl's
Oh,
the guy that got jacked. He got. Let me not go into that because I was there when that shit happened. That's the
yeah, what?
Carl. Carl is the guy who got robbed there. He got drugged. He's a
The white
black guy.
boy?
No, a black man.
Oh, you talking about somebody else then?
Oh, okay. Well, let me stop that story then. Let me let that alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, he's like a promoter over there. Long story short, I hooked up with him. He takes me to Santa Fe and he brings me to this fucking strip club, and it's like an all night spot. And like when the strip club closes, so this is something about Santa Fe that I didn't know. At a certain time at night, they shut down shit, and all the whores and everybody get ran the fuck off. All the bars and shit close. But
Right.
there's the underground scene. Everything closes on the ground. Everything goes dark. Everything gets shut down. But you go up, and everything is still going on. But only certain people are privy to these locations. Like you got to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody to get you in there. And it's like
Okay.
private DJs. It's all kind of other shit going on in there that I'm not gonna mention. But just use your imagination. Anything that you could possibly want to get your hands on, you go to these after parties, it's in there.
Hmm.
I shit you not.
Yeah,
And
Bogota is huge, man. It's
bruh,
endless possibilities.
yeah, dog, I was in Santa Fe. Um, one of the places that I really do like is Chapanero. If you go in Chapanero and you get Los to show you that place, you pretty much don't need to go anywhere else. That's just my personal
You
opinion.
showed me everything, bro.
Oh, so you know, you you you
Yeah,
you, you saw what I saw. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So with that being said, if you got Chapanero, do you? I'm gonna ask you, if you got Chapanero, do you really need to go to Santa Fe? Just
Nah,
wondering.
nah, It's cleaner
See,
over there. It's a lot better. The Santa Fe is more. You feel more safe, but it just depends on what you like, man. Some guys like that grimy, they like that Santa Fe. They like it raw.
I'm gonna get it out the mud, ass nigga. You heard me? Let me go get it out the mud, ass. I'm like, man, better sit your fucking ass down, right? Go ahead on over there, you did. But it's good to experience, though. I'm not gonna lie. I got to experience it. I didn't get to walk all the way through Santa Fe because these guys, bro, it was like three of them, and like they was just like pretty much like
Let's get out.
escorting here. And I'm like, bro, I want to go down there. Like, nah, just stay here with us. So we got this. Just hang with us. So I'm like, fuck, all right, nigga, you made me feel like, what I'm saying? Like they knew something I ain't know. Like I about to get like what's the word I want to look for? Rob mugged or some shit out there. I thought I about to get mugged or some shit. The way they was like keeping me up against the wall, come over here. Like they had certain places they left out of there, they went straight to this strip club. They left out of there, they went straight to this other place. They was
All
like
right. They were
everything.
playing it real safe.
They were too fucking concise. Like everything they did was concise, down to the T, down to the button. Like it was already, pre-orchestrated or whatnot. Though I admit I do have fun. I did have fun. I did feel safe because I was with people who was familiar with the area. But that's just not usually how I float. Like when I walk out somewhere and I look around, I like to go walk down the street, explore, then come back. But they was like, nah, dog. It's 11 o'clock at night. We're gonna keep you with us, and we gonna go to these places that we know. And that's what I did. They took care of me and shit. And
Yeah. I mean,
Venezuela,
some guys like it, man. They hang out there all night. I ain't gonna call their names, but they be out there all night. They say it's safe.
yeah,
Talked to one expat out there. He told me that you'll have more problems with the police than you have with the local. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. That's
Certain
what they
roads, he was like,
man.
certain roads you don't want to go on at night, but for the most part, you be all right. But I
That's
ain't.
what happened. You ain't lying. Cause let me tell you, check your head out, dog. I was ready to leave. And I was about to walk out there. They said, you don't want to go out there right now. What the fuck is you talking about? He said, it's the police time. He said, between this hour and that hour, the police are out there. You got to wait for them to leave. And I'm like, man, you bullshitting me. And like, bro, you go ahead on out there and see. Well, I'm not gonna go against the fucking man, you know what I'm saying? But I listened to him. Then after 1 o'clock, it was cool. We went outside and we left. It wasn't the fucking police in sight. I
Right.
was like,
I mean, we didn't have no problems. I mean, we walked around at night. Went to the club and then walked around a little bit at night, and we didn't stay long after that. We kept it moving, but we had a good time.
that's what's up. I'm going back. I'm definitely going back.
There's some things down there too, man. Well, there's a lot of things. I ain't gonna lie now. They got the chicks down there.
Dude, did you try some of them fucking gyros at that place down there? Oh
Nah,
man, bro. It's like they say it's like the best fucking gyros in the city, bro. Man, that boy
Did he take
cost
you to that Mexican place? Uh, Damn man, I forgot the name of it. It's on the other side of town.
Claro, por supuesto. He
It's over
brought me
there
over
where Los live at. What's the name of the area Los live in?
there, Chapinero.
Yeah, Chapanera, yeah. So it's a little Mexican place over there, man. Hey, I wanted to eat that motherfucker every day. I told Lo, hey, let's go back to Mexico. Food
He
was good down there. The food
he
was
brought me
good.
over there, dog. Me, him, and Mr. International went over, not Mr. International. I'm sorry. Passport Stamp. Me, him, and Passport Stamp went over there,
Oh,
and we all
okay.
sat down and we had lunch in there. And man, when I say that food, I ate there
At Mexican?
once. Yeah, it was a Mexican place. He told me that he brought you there. He said, "Man,
That
I
shit
brought
off
that
the chain.
too." Oh man, that shit was seasoned, dog. And
Did you get the drinks, the frozen drinks too? The
I don't
fruit,
drink it.
the fruit. Oh, you don't drink? Oh, okay.
I don't drink alcohol, bro. I don't drink
No,
beer.
it's just regular frozen. It's not even alcohol. It's just the regular. Man, I forgot what they call it, man. But that shit be so natural, man. That shit was so good.
Come on, say this, say Hugo. Hugo's. I think it's Hugo's. I forgot how to say that shit, but it's a natural juice. And
Yeah,
my favorite is Sandia. Like the Sandia flavor. Oh, that shit is so good. Sandia is nothing but it's watermelon. You know what I'm saying? And they have that drink in Santo Domingo. When I went out there with y'all that trip to San Domingo, I had got it. This little place on the corner had made that shit. It was like an icy with the watermelon flavor.
yes,
Oh
sir.
man,
Yeah,
bruh. I ain't never had no shit like that before, bruh. But
you can't
yeah,
get that shit
bro.
in America, man. You have to make that shit at home.
Yeah, that's the truth, bro. That's some real homemade shit. Somebody came up with the bright idea of we gonna make homemade drinks on the fucking corner and slang it to these rich gringos, and we gonna make a grip. And them motherfuckers is thriving right now.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, hoes still sell pussy for nickel 95. They ain't figured out they can make drinks too and come up. But
Yes,
I ain't
sir. But I ain't gonna
hey,
hold you up, man. I know you got stuff to do, man.
yeah, bro, because I told you, bro, you see how that time tick by? We getting close. We're gonna be fuck 2 hours. Old Dub on here running his motherfucking mouth. You don't want to shut up. Get up off here, dog. I appreciate you coming on, no big brother. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. I mean, we don't talk as much as we do, but we got to start talking again more often. I'm just gonna say it like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
I'm going to Thailand in June, man. So, wish me
You,
luck.
hey, bro. I will be. It's this May right now, right? It's April, May, June.
Yeah, next month.
June. Yeah, June, I'm gonna be in DR. July, I'm gonna be in Colombia. In August, I don't know. I'm looking at Panama.
Well,
So,
shit, let me know, man. That's my birthday in August, man. So,
man, I know because your birthday is the same day as my mama's birthday. Remember?
oh yeah, for sure.
Because we were supposed to meet last year, and you remember what happened, right?
Yeah, that's the year before though.
You know what I'm saying, but I ain't want to go
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
Hey,
that's the year
yeah,
before. Time be
that's
flying, man.
oh, you see that shit, bro? That was Bante Bante. Now it's 2022. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Right.
like, damn. I'm like, bro. So yeah, bro. We gonna have to hook up and link up. I'm meeting somebody in Bogota coming this month. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go to not you know what I'm saying. The next month coming up, I'm meeting somebody in Bogota. That's why I gotta go to Colombia. It's a
Right,
good
right.
friend. You know what I'm saying? I leave it as that.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna
man. Hey, she for the streets, man, or she just for you, man?
oh, she's for the streets, man. Hey, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. I tell everybody once I touch down, that's my how you put that holiday girlfriend or whatever. But after I gone, bro, I don't be lying to myself, bro. Negroes can't watch their own wife in their own house in America. What make me feel to believe in my mind that if I'm over 2,000 miles away, somebody ain't putting that meat pistol off in her back? I know somebody digging off in her. I know somebody putting that meat pistol in her throat. And I don't even be tripping on that shit. When I get back, it's my turn. When I
That's
leave,
it.
whoever else turn. That's
Yeah.
it.
Shout out to HD chilling, man. I see you.
Yeah, he said them dudes was scared at 11 o'clock. You hear me? The HD, bro, you was out there with them boys. You had them boys scared, bro. Why you ain't tell them dudes, bro, it's gonna be all right? You HD, bro. That's one brother who I won't go out there with because HD is a fucking veteran out there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Well
That's what
known.
I was talking about earlier, but I ain't want to call,
Oh, my bad. Damn.
No,
So
I think he good, but I ain't want to,
you see
I
this
see.
brother right here, K Mac? K-Max say, I learned one thing from OW if I ain't learned one motherfucking thing else. When I lay my head down at night and close my eyes, they will be on the other side of that motherfucking. That brother is spot on. We're like that, like that. Straight up, you heard me. If
Yep.
you, I'm telling you, if you have not met this person, family, if you don't have the Facebook, if you don't have the social security number, whatever that may be, if you don't have some impertinent information about this person, they do not need to be laid up in your house. Before me and my girl, when this chick I was with her for like 2 years out of Medellin, bro. I met this girl, grandma. I met her son. And even then, I still didn't let her spend the night with me. It wasn't until me and her was dating for around, I'm gonna say my sixth trip out there, till I let Andrew, almost said her name, until I let her come start staying with me and taking care of me. You know, it's no way in the world I would meet some random girl that I've known for less than 3 weeks and have her come stay at my house. That's just got doing it.
That's discipline, man.
Can't, I ain't, I don't do it, bro. I don't do it. Now they can spend the day with me. They can stay there all day long. But at night,
Time to
you
you
got,
want to get that good night rest.
you got to go, bitch. You got to go. I'll see you on the flip side. But fella, let me get up off of here, you dig? I'm gonna
All
be
right,
on
yeah.
here 2 hours. It was nice talking to y'all. Good hearing from you, Richie Rich. Let me make sure I shout it out everybody on here. Charles Explorer said, did he say nickel 95? Probably did. Everybody goes live. Nickel 5 did say some nickel 95 shit. Shout out to Charles Explorers, HD. I hit you up. K Mag, Jaws 2003. Yep, that's pretty much everybody. Yep, I got everybody covered. You know what I'm saying? I see. I definitely hired that big Marcus. You know, Mr. Beast mode. I had to holler at him. You know what I'm saying?
I think he going to Thailand too. I ain't sure. I think he
Oh,
has talked about it, so we'll see. I gotta get with him and see if he's still going.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Stephen O. What's happening with you, Stephen O, bro? Yeah, hey, bro. Dude had posted in the group, dog. He was like, man, Thailand is the shit. And Pattaya, I think it's Pattaya. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but he said, man, that's a go-to spot. But he said he gonna be honest with you, bro. Like the females out there, bro, they ain't really got all that ass on them. They ain't like, the thick in the thighs, like we used to with the sisters and Latinas.
Yeah, I
Try
mean, I like him slim too, though. So
Yeah, I like them Slim Goodies. Me, dog, I can't do nothing. Dog, I told my partner the other day, bro, like when I see a female and she like 155, 160, I'm starting to give her the side eye, like, bitch, one more McMuffin, you done. You hear me? Like, I'm gonna stop answering your phone calls, you did.
hey,
200.
let them keep sliding on them slim girls. The slim girls, you can pick them up, knock them all around the room, and do all
Oh,
kind of stuff with them. Let them keep, keep passing
yeah,
on them slim. They don't know about them slim. You know what I'm saying?
every dog, bro. Hey, dog, I can't wrestle them big boys, bro. I've been turning that shit in, bro. I did that shit in my 20s. I've been on record before saying that my fucking spine got shattered. That one of them big jokers get on top of me, and that's a wrap. That was it after that, dog. Once I hit 31, 32, this ride got a weight limit on it. And that motherfucker is around 155, 160. That's it. And that's kind of pushing it. But like 180, 170, nah, I'm good. Unless you fucking 5'11. Yeah, but that's not common. But you know, to each his own.
Yeah.
You
All
know,
right then,
says,
brother. Take it easy, man. Shout out to the chat, man.
all right, later, chat, man. It was good talking to y'all tonight, bro. I'm going to start coming on here and running my mouth more often, bro. I kind of miss this shit, though. This shit is crazy. All right, fellas. Appreciate all y'all for stopping by. I haven't been regular lately, but I'm coming back. Don't you worry. I'm definitely coming back. I got a plan. You dig? And when I start hitting these other countries up that I've been going to, I'm gonna give y'all some details about what's going on. And to be completely fair with you, bro, I have been leaving the country. I just haven't been, going live. I just haven't been doing it. But you know, we gonna step this up. Stephen O say they don't know good they are. Yeah, Stephen O, we gonna keep it on the tuck, dog. They won't get out here and hunt them hogs. They like all that hog hunting, you hear me? They like them big 200, 250 and better. Defensive tackle built bitches. You hear me? Let them boy go on out there and do that thing, you dig? I ain't mad at them, you dig? I know old Dub ain't gonna be wrestling none of them big jokers. You dig? I'm good on that. But anyway, dog, let me get off of here because I'm about to start talking about Santa Marta, and that's another hour conversation. I did go to Santa Marta, and it is beautiful. I will say this: if anybody has a chance to go to Santa Marta in Colombia, take it. Go, please go. Go to Santa Marta, please. You'll thank yourself later. All right. But at any rate, OW signing out. Y'all have a good night, and be fearless. If you want to travel, go do it because just as easily you can get got there, you get killed and smoked here. So y'all have a good night, man. Safety protocol. Implement that.